Welcome everyone, I'm Damon Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. The first round of the NBA playoffs continue as we take you east. It'll be the Toronto Raptors facing off against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Enjoy the first half.
One of the East rolls on. Game 2 alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. We've got Toronto facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And one of the guys we'll be seeing in this one, James Harden.
Well, the big thing is he's one of the top playmakers in the league. So he's got great court vision, accurate passing. He understands his teammates and their strengths and weaknesses, so always creating good shot opportunities for his club.
What I love about watching him play, Steve, is his terrific agility and body control. Even with the multiple defenders closing in, he contorts his body at angles that really give him a chance to make shots from weird positions all the time.
Look at Cleveland. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
This game really gives them a chance to kind of put the hammer down in this series. If they can build on that Game 1 victory and then win here tonight, it would make it almost impossible to come back from.
But let's flip that script. A loss tonight and their home court advantage goes straight out the window, and that would put tons of pressure on them going on the road.
And the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Barrett. Lock at 6. And Harden comes to help. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for just a bit. Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took Game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Passes it to Mitchell with the shot. Good on the jump shot.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. It's stolen by Wade. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Incredible.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Now here's Barnes. The pass to Barrett. 6 to shoot. 6 feet out. Goes back up. The shot's good from Ertl.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Harden outside. He passes it to Mitchell. Leads him in there. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here. One shot. That free throw good from Allen. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. There's the pick. Pass to Ingram from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Raptors trail by 3. Passes to Barrett. Wade with the block. But they'll get another chance. Number 23. Off the mark here with the three-point shot.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Wade kicks to Mitchell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, sometimes, guys, you can forget he's out there, and all of a sudden, bang, he'll string together 3 or 4 shots in a row and just take over the game.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
And so here's Toronto. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's the pass to Irving. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And the Raptors making a change here. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Back to Allen. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Cleveland shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. 2 shots. The first free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Temple's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like the typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Here's Temple. Has to kick. He feeds it to Temple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Temple's got his first 3 points of the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Back to Harden. There's the 3, and the shot is good.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Here's Temple. There at the pass to Temple. Hurdle. Here's Dick, defended by Allen. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. That's short off the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
He dishes it to Harden. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Mitchell. Can't cash in from close range.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Temple the pass to Barrett. Now the feed to Barnes. Barnes gets a screen from Barrett, and Temple kicks to Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, defended by Barrett. Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Boy, ends the quarter with a dead-eye three as the buzzer sounds.
They had that set up, I think, Steve, and he timed it perfectly.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those blocked shots, guys.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Temple. Barnes with it. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Toronto right now, they've got Garrett Temple, and it's Barnes in at the 4-man position. Now here's Allen. Just 5 on the clock. The dish screws. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
Raptors trail by 6. Barrett the pass to Ertl. Feeds it to Barnes. Kicks it to Temple. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
They set the screen. Dishes Struz. Allen right side, defended by Ertl.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Temple. Barrett, defended by Mitchell. Has to kick. Temple lets it go from deep. No luck.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Mitchell, defended down by Temple. Good. And it's an 11-point Cleveland lead. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here. So I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy two and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Stolen by Mitchell. He kicks it straight. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen, a screen on Barnes. Number 30. Offline with his three. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Barrett. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. From 12 feet out. Oh, that's blocked. He passes to Barnes. Passes it to Temple. Launches it. And the dunk by Barnes. Here's Iyenga. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The pass to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Snatched away. Pass to Kick. He feeds it to Temple. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Good on the three-point shot. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Back to Allen. He dishes it through. Pass to Mitchell. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Ertl.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
The feed to Temple. Pass to King. Now the dish to Temple. Raptors need to get a shot. Barrett. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mitchell kicks to Allen. And there's the pass to Mitchell. And the jumper is on the mark. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Ertl. Here's Jake. Feeds to Barnes. And another basket for Toronto.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
The Raptors making a switch here. Cleveland leading by 3. We've got 1:08 left in the first half. Passes it to Schroeder. Number 5. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Allen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
First free throw is good. And Allen drops them both.
Shooting 100% of the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Pass to kick. Tipped away. Stolen by Schroeder.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
What a huge play.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Temple. He's got 6. Manu Galishvili. And another basket for Toronto.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. And the pass to Schroeder. Fires the 3. That's good. Schroeder's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 9 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Manu Galishvili. From past the arc. Just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That's where he cut the deficit going into halftime. They're not going away.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers lead by 5. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What unbelievable postseason action we've got going on so far. This is 2K Sports as we get deeper into round 1 of the playoffs. The Cleveland Cavaliers ahead against Toronto. They're looking for their second win in as many games in this series. James Harden making his presence felt early. He's carved up the D like a hot knife through a warm cliche. Great play so far. The Raptors are still in it and going all out. Second chance points, a major key so far. They've been the first to the ball whenever there's a missed shot. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. What a game we're seeing from Mitchell.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
We've got Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden. And it's Wade in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, he's a matchup nightmare defensively. Even the best offensive players in the league have a tough time scoring against him.
He's one of the tougher players you'll ever see. Sometimes he comes away from games pretty banged up, but you'll never hear him complain about it or let it affect his performance.
And he makes the first.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That one misses. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Back to Harden. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell. The putback. A follow-up flush.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
And so here's Toronto. Hits to Barnes. He passes to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Passes to Ingram. All sorts of time. And he knocks down the jumper.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Wade dishes to Harden. Mobley covered by Barnes. Barnes grabs the miss.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Ingram guarded by Harden. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Harden. Puts up a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Harden's got 6.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Raptors trail by 4. And the Raptors call time here. So here's Toronto. 4-point game. Dishes it to Barnes. Takes it off the glass. He's got 13.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And Barnes comes to help. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. A pass to Barrett. Gives him the lead pass.
Oh! How about that basketball, man?
Beautiful.
Wow. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
Raptors trail by 3. Barrett the pass to Irving. He kicks it to Barnes. Wide open. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Mobley covered by Barnes. Here's Mobley. Offensive rebound. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Passes it to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Raptors trail by 5. Barrett, defended by Mitchell. Barrett the pass to Odom. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
And Toronto making a change here. Free throws good from Ertl.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Now Harden. He's got 6. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Ingram. 1:29 left in the third. Temple the pass to Ingram. He was all alone on that one.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Harden outside. Here's Mitchell, defended by Temple. 5 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And Toronto making a change here. Left to play in the third. Just 2 to shoot from deep Harden, and it's good. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Lawson kicks to Temple. At the lead pass, here's Ingram. No one near him. Temple gets the bucket. Temple's got 8. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. 18 points for him. Pulls up on the wing, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Back to Davis. He feeds it to Temple for the lead, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. He's got 11.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Pass to Mitchell. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. And Toronto making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers ahead, leading by a point. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. Now here's Ellis on the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Garrett Temple, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. Back to Harden. Here's Mobley, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Raptors trail by 4. Lawson kicks to Barnes. Pass to King. The fader. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And here is Barnes. But they recover it. Ingram passes to Lawson. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Ellis left side. Mobley covered by Barnes. Gets the bucket.
It hasn't happened as quickly as he would have liked, but he's finally putting some points on the board in this game.
Ellis against Lawson. Outside, Davis. He dishes it to Barnes. Shot to stop the run, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And the Raptors making a change here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Mobley. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Covered by Barnes. And it's rejected. They recover it.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul him, and free throws are better than a layup.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
And Allen drops them both. Raptors trail by 7. Now the pass to Ingram. There's the feed to Barnes. Number 23 carries it from three-point range.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mobley covered by Barnes. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Number 23, guarded by Harden. Pass to Ingram. 4 on the clock. Here's Barrett. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
The free throw off from Barrett.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well. But his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Toronto calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Mitchell.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message the Raptors coach was giving to his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. No good from Barrett.
Defense didn't give him any space there.
Harden kicks to Wade. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
And so here's Toronto. Number 23, guarded by Harden. Pass to Barrett, unloads, and it's good. The time running down in the shot clock. Timeout called, Cleveland. Three-pointer, Wade, another three for Cleveland.
You know, on defense, even on an inbound play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Irving. And that one's good.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Now here's Wade. Pass to Mitchell. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mobley. Barnes grabs the miss.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
A beautiful reverse layup. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. You put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're up by 4. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. .10 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell, defended by Barrett. The dish to Wade. This one for three. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Ingram, defended by Mitchell. A three from Barnes. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Yes!
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 38 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, let's see if they try that.
Yeah, you know, and I think the key thing, probably what the coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important to convert right here.
Barrett, defended by Mitchell. Barrett. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hits the bucket.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
Toronto calls timeout. They trail by 5. 16 seconds left in the fourth.
A fool if I take it all for granted. A smart man if I keep my feet planted to the earth. Cause the people that hurt can understand it. We speaking now, I'm showing show. Take it all, can never plan this short-term goal for me. The record's so for me. It's just more of me and you're here. For you to know, change your persevere. The faces I feel relentless. I'm busy with a clear vision.
The 3 from Barnes connects. And he has brought them to within 2 points. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of them there, Kevin.
Kind of quieted the voices in here, didn't it?
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Fires the 3. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
You gotta love to see that kind of range. He's been lighting it up from outside.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're ahead by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, what nerves. Those free throws now put them in a very good position. 3 points ahead.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Now, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.